Una semana de locos, todo por cuidarle el piso a mi hermana. The great responsibility. My name is Tomás. I am 27 years old. I live with my parents, and I had never in my life been responsible for absolute. I did nothing but charge my cell phone. But last Thursday my sister Lucia called me urgently. I'm going to Europe for a week with Rodrigo. Can you stay at my apartment and water the plants? Yo, trying to sound mature. Sure, count on me. Trust me. Perfect. Only 3 rules. Don't involve anyone else. Don't use my gym clothes. Yes, it happened once. And please don't destroy my house. Easy. What could go wrong? The quiet dinner that ended in chaos. The first night, I invited my best friend Carla to watch a movie and order pizza. Nothing out of the ordinary. But she, with her talents to turn any event into a Netflix production, he said, we could invite Diego, Sol, Romy, and Marcos, just for a quiet dinner? 5 people. It sounded reasonable. I prepared Fidos, we put on some quiet music, and everything was going well. Until Marcos connected his Bluetooth speaker and played reggaeton at earthquake level. At 11:34 p.m., the doorbell rang. It was the doorman. Sir, the neighbors are. They complain about the noise. This is not a bowling alley. I, with the noodles stuck to the wall and someone dancing on my sister's yoga mat, could only say, this is not what it seems. The neighbor. Up neighborhood Sherlock. The following day, I was taking the trash down when I ran into Don Ramon, the neighbor from 4B. You're not the girl who lives there, are you? No, I'm her brother. I'm taking care of the department. He looked at me distrustfully as if I were lying. And does that justify someone shouting Despacito in their underwear from the balcony last night? I wanted to defend myself, Piero. I had no arguments. I only nodded in shame. From that moment, Don Ramon started to follow me throughout the building. I swear, I would leave the elevator and there he was. He would appear on the stairs. Behind? A plant. I am almost sure that I saw him hide behind the mailbox. The washing machine experiment Lucia had left a list with instructions. Very specific. In the dirty clothes section, deck Aya, do not use more than 1 cup of soap. Repeat, 1 cup. I, convinced that more is better, thought, what harm could an extra cup do? Well, 20 minutes later, the floor looked like a disc. 80s kitchen. Bubbles all over the kitchen, the neighbor's dog barking like crazy, and me sliding on the floor like figure skating. I had to dry the floor with yoga towels, the same ones that someone had stepped on dancing reggaeton. Beautiful. The viral video. To make everything worse, Carla had uploaded a story of the quiet dinner where I, disguised with the mask of a Carla. The unicorn I found in Lucia's closet was dancing gasolina on a chair. Funny? Yes. Humiliating? Even more so. Who saw it? My boss. Because of course, he wrote to me the next day. Are you the unicorn one? Interesting concept of home office. I thought about resigning, but I remembered that I had no savings, nor dignity, so I just sent him a guilty puppy sticker. The final disaster, obvious. On Friday night, I relaxed. Finally, nobody came. There was no party. I didn't use more soap than necessary. I put on a face mask from Lucia, which burned a little. Is that normal? And I threw myself on the sofa. And then I received a message from her. Rodrigo got sick. We're coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow? I ran like a madman. I cleaned the dry bubbles from the ceiling. I washed the PL. Atos. I hid the carpet with a chair, and I even burned a vanilla candle so that it would smell like clean home and not chemical catastrophe with noodles. Chapter 7. Lucia's return. Lucia arrived on the day next. He entered, sniffed the air, looked around and said, it smells like panic? I smiled like an idiot. Everything all right? Yes, of course. Everything is in order. She went to the kitchen, turned on the coffee maker, and it exploded with a suspicious click. Did you use the washing machine? Yes. Did you have parties? No, just one. Dinner. With 12 people. And a unicorn. She fell silent, took a deep breath and said, you're banned from my house for 5 years. But thank you for watering the plants. And you know what's worst? I forgot to water them. Epilogue. Back home, and without dignity, I moved back in with my parents. They asked, I told them how the experience was. I responded with a single phrase. Take care of your own houses. And that was the last time I said yes to please others. Well, at least for a month. End.